Hello, dear Leo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. I do apologize about the background noise, but I've got a lot of green, a lot of grass cutting around where I am. So I apologize if there is a buzzing noise in the background. Nevertheless, this is your mid-month of March reading until end of March 2019. Leo, thank you for your patience. Hopefully the reading will be worth your waiting for it. Today's actually the 20th in Sydney, so you know there's a lot of karma going around. 11 is everywhere at this time. 11:11, 11:23. So I feel that the reading will be it's very intuitive. It's very I feel like the heavens are open and your reading should speak to many of you, and I feel that it is precise. I feel very intuitive today, so especially today. Now, what else did I want to tell you? Yes, the full moon is happening in about 24 hours at 0 degrees of Libra. Libra is the partnership house. This is a love and general reading, Leo. So you know that Mercury is still retrograde, yada, yada, yada. There are endings. There's a lot going on in Pisces, which is the last sign of the zodiac. The sun is ready to move into Aries. Therefore, in about 24 hours, we're having the spring equinox. Okay, so it's like a brand new year beginning. Let's take your Karma Dharma card for mid-March until end of March, roughly. Okay, don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising. Venus if you are female, Mars if you are male, and if you know your North Node, watch that too. Let's go. Oh, wow. Capricorn, devil, the devil. Oh, wow. Okay, so just looking at the astrology today, we've got the finger of God. So Yod is pointing straight to Jupiter. And for those of you that don't know, it's two weird aspects, let's say transits. So the North Node, which is our destiny, and Mars, North Node being in Cancer, which is your seventh, what am I saying? It's your 12th house for those of you that are Leo rising. So in your 12th house, which is something that you don't know, you can't see your 12th house. Okay, it's hidden from you. So the hidden position is going to be interesting. Let's see what comes out there. So your North Node is in your 12th house. Mars is in your 10th house of career, your status, your goals, you know. And that's where Uranus is as well, in the house of Taurus. So your values, changing things up, doing things differently, pushing forward for that. So there is a beautiful aspect between the North Node and Mars. Okay, it's called a sextile. Sextile. And two weird aspects. So in conjunctions, which are not, you know, it's weird and wonky, it's weird energy, pointing up to Jupiter in its home sign of Sagittarius, right? So that's your 5th house. So there is a focus on 5th house matters for you. True love, children, creative projects, taking a risk, trying your luck. And, you know, it's the heart. Even though Sagittarius is foreign places and people at a distance, higher education, philosophy, the law, and the truth. Now, Sagittarius is a very fun sign. It's a beautiful sign. So it's beautiful energy. Now, you know, the focus right now is Jupiter. And Jupiter will be moving retrograde very, very soon. But Mercury is, and when I say very soon, in about 3 weeks. So Mercury is still going to be retrograde for another couple of weeks, 10 days. So yeah, in exactly 9 days should be that Mercury will be moving direct, but before it does that, it has to move over Neptune, which can be no clarity, confusion, and then it's going to come back direct. And so until the 28th of March, it's going to be retrograde. So I'm telling all the signs, roughly mid-April will be very interesting to see. So, you know, I'm going to say a window from the equinox, which is tomorrow, until mid-April, it'll be very interesting at what happens. Let's take your cards, Leo. So some of you, obviously, with the Devil card, have got attachments, obligations. You're working full on. You're working very hard. This is something that you are attracted to. Now, this could be someone that there is a very strong sexual attraction. So breaking away from these chains are very, very difficult. This is a situation that is very karmic, and you keep falling into this loop. Now, this is a general reading. It will not pertain to all of you. But, you know, the devil can also speak of too much alcohol, because of it is the time of Pisces, and that's all about drowning out your sorrows, because there is lack of clarity. There is no clarity. You know, Pisces for me, and Neptune, which rules Pisces, can be very much the light and the dark at the same time. So which side of the fence are you on? Okay, and I will take cards for clarification on this card. So, you know, Capricorn is where the South Node is. So Pluto, South Node, and Saturn are all in Capricorn. So it is a time of letting go of past life issues, familiar situations, from your childhood conditioning, from, you know, a past reincarnation, if you believe in that. Some of you could even be just letting go, changing your career, because, you know, Uranus is in Taurus, and we're doing what is of value to us. Okay, what is important and what we love. Let's see what happens. So in the position of the root of the issue, we've got the Ace of Swords, which is beautiful. In the hidden position to you is the King of Cups. Wow. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So yeah, the full moon is actually going to be in Libra, but don't forget that Libra is the partnership house, and full moons are culminations. To me, it's also an insight into things that have been hidden. Anything to do with other people, that's what Libra is. And don't forget, the sun is at the last degrees of Pisces, which means endings, and after endings there are new beginnings. Okay, so let's look at, and it's funny, I usually see the King of Cups as Cancer, but I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to continue and see what else we've got. In the recent past, the Judgment, Scorpio, oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, the Judgment card is Pluto. So there is transformation and big change, letting go. Let go, surrender. That's what Pisces says. In the now position is the Hermit, Virgo. Virgo energy. Let's look at your goal and your crowning position. So this is what, it's similar to the midheaven. This is what you're reaching for. Oh, wow. The Magician, which is Mercury. Oh, wow, dear Leo. The action and advice is the Seven of Pentacles. So hold on. Could even be wait for 7 days. Wait until July, until the next eclipses. You know, July, because it's a 7, and this is the divine talking to you. It's a 7. Wait. Wait, and if you are not the one that's waiting, then someone else is looking at a situation. There is homework is being done with a Hermit, right? Let's see, dear Leo, what's the outcome for you? Oh, Temperance, another major arcana card. Remember what I said, that the focus is on Jupiter, and Jupiter brings luck, expansion, and growth for maybe 1 or 2, well, maybe more than one or two. You could be starting legal proceedings, because Jupiter is also, you know, anything to do with law and legalities. Now, Temperance is Sagittarius, and some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarian or with someone who is at a distance to you. Now, this is the angels, obviously. We always have the angel that's alchemizing, making that special potion. The divine is working on your behalf. And look in the background. It's as though the heavens are open. Something is, you know, it's as though you're in that washing machine and you're being tumbled around and around. You're being washed. I want to say the, not dirt, but whatever is extra, whatever is not necessary in your life is being washed out. You're being cleansed at this time. So know that this is obviously, it's purging, and that's what Pluto is all about. So a lot of you need to purge. You need to get spun around. You need to drain from your life what is dead and gone. Okay, so Temperance says that you need to be just a little bit more patient. Okay, and so we've got Sagittarius, we've got Virgo and Gemini, because they are ruled by Mercury. Now, Mercury is retrograde, trying to make, you know, sense out of all this confusion. But having this in your crowning position is wonderful. It really is. It does speak of new beginnings, obviously. And we've got, as I said, Scorpio, Virgo, and we've also got a little bit of air. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And I want to see what the divine position is right now. Now, you know, foreign places and people, yes, it could be that we're talking about someone or some situation at a distance, or it could be just they're from a foreign background, maybe even that they were raised in a different country, even if you are of the same culture, same religion, and Sagittarius is all about religion. So our beliefs, especially with the finger of God pointing at Jupiter, which is spirit. It's a very spiritual time right now. Pisces is spiritual, it's the occult, it's what's hidden. Sagittarius is belief, religion, spirit as well, faith. So let's take the divine position. Archangel Michael, what is the planetary movements? What are the planetary movements showing for Leo? How are they being helped or hindered? Oh, wow, Leo. Two of Cups. Leo, it's worth the wait. Some of you have already received the blessings. Others of you have got inklings. In the past, I remember doing a wonderful reading for you about a month ago. We're not all born on the same day, and I'm Leo moon. So yeah, this obviously speaks to me as well. Because where our moon is, that's our emotions, our emotional self. Okay, so the divine has got a partnership, relationship in love for you in store. There is an agreement. The Two of Cups is also an agreement. But, you know, it's funny that, okay, so if I'm looking at the cups, this is funny. So we've got the Ace of Cups from the King of Cups. The Two of Cups, which equal 3, it's a celebration, right? It could even speak of a love triangle, someone else in the picture, as well as gossip. Another 2 more cups, that's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is, of course, focusing on the past lack of celebration, but not looking at the future, where there are 2 more cups that are being, you know, there is a change coming in. Look at that vortex in the background, okay? It's as though you're going to move into that, and after that, it's as though you are changing quickly, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a jolt, a sudden stop where the changes come in from one moment to the other. That's the magician. And the magician has got the 6th cup on his table, which 6 of Cups speaks of children, it speaks of innocence, it speaks of balance, and it speaks of past lives as well, even your childhood. So trusting in the process, Leo, that's what I see. So in your foundation, the Ace of Swords, usually that is, I see it as a rocket ship that's ready to start, to take off, but it's not looking up towards the sky. It's actually coming down. So the clarity is going to come from above. It's like the rain that comes from the clouds, you know, and with all the rain that we've had recently here, and it's still not totally clear, I feel that there is a replenishing energy. For some of you, yes, the information is coming, it's falling from the sky, maybe coming with the rain. For those of you that are going through a lot of pain and anguish, because it is a tough time right now emotionally for a lot of people, this is the sword that you're going to begin again. It's as though the sword going into the earth is it's a very strong and egotistical, let's say, decision, that it's as though you're digging your heels in and you're saying, I am going to make this happen, whatever way, in whichever way it's going to work out. It's going to happen. So you're insistent on something culminating, something happening for you. Now, the Ace of Swords is, you know, it is a successful new beginning, but it's also, it can mean severing ties. So we've got 2 aces here with the Magician. Now, what you don't know is that there is an offer of love coming through. There is, you know, an open heart. The King of Cups is someone who wears his heart on his sleeve. He can be over-emotional sometimes, so therefore he could be someone that also bottles up his emotions. Now, for some of you, this is even your energy, if you've got a lot of water in your chart. But for most of you, I do believe that this is someone who has matured emotionally, and they're ready to offer this cup, whatever that means for you. So this is an offer that's coming through, even in business, doesn't matter. And the cup, you know, the Ace of Cup many times can be an apology for me as well. So it's like someone waving that white flag. So peace coming through. Now here, the Judgment card, very karmic, it always shows the eclipses. So very soon we're going to be at the midpoint of eclipses, the eclipses of January and July. So, you know, the Judgment card is an awakening. Again, usually it shows the angel tooting its horn. It's an awakening that you are on the road to having. It's in the recent past position, but I feel that with this card, as you could see, the male, he's strong in his thoughts, and it's as though the female with a child are waiting for his decision. Okay, so there is a decision that you're waiting on. And you know, Scorpio and Pluto, they're all about transformation, sexuality, shared resources, deep, deep communication and intimacy. So this is my card, my second chance card. So it looks as though something is awakening. Someone is awakening. And as I said, through purging, we can see much more clearer. So yeah, getting rid of that dead weight, the snake that sheds its skin and starts again. Okay, we've got the Hermit as well, which is the light. Look at the torch he's holding. Virgo is where the moon is right now. As I said, the full moon will be taking place in about 24 hours roughly. Let's say when you start watching this video, it would be probably at the full moon. So the Hermit is the light. It's the torch, the light that he receives from the divine. And I see it as, you know, the Olympic torch that's being passed on. So what is that? That is obviously, what is the torch that is passed on from person to person? It's the clarity, it's the light, it's the goodwill, it's the peace. Let's compete, but and let's work together as a team for the best outcome. So where everyone can win. And it's not all about who wins. It's all about good sportsmanship and knowing that everyone is on the same level. For instance, you are no better than I am, so we're equal. Let's do this together. So I feel that the communication, even though the hermit is someone who goes into his cave and he meditates, and he's the wise one, he's the guru. He sees the light, he finds the information, he's doing his homework. He's the detective. This is Virgo, looking at the details. But here in this actual card says that you're one step before, because it's the 9, it's the number before the Wheel of Fortune. One step before the change. Okay, so, and all this light on his torch is very much like the sun. Leo, you are the sun. I wanted to add something else, but I forgot what it was. Well, so yeah, I wanted to say, if the lines are open to communication right now, just make sure that you speak clearly, you go over things again and again. If you receive a message that is muddled up and you misunderstand it, that can be disastrous at this time. So make sure you understand exactly what the other person is communicating to you. Make sure if you come across any information through your detective work, make sure it's correct. Double check it. Okay? So your action and advice, you're going to have everything you need in your hands. Go for what you believe. Go for what you think you can manifest. You've got the divine behind you, another major arcana. But this is communication. Okay, now as above, so below. There is confusion up there, so there will be confusion down here as well for a little while to go. And the magician has all the qualities to succeed. So this is what it's telling me, that your highest goal is to be able to manifest. And you are given everything. You are given the tools. So make sure you use them wisely. Make sure you dig deep, because you've got everything that you need. Okay? Even if you think you don't. Now the action and advice, take 5. Okay? Taking that time to look at the situation is going to behoove you. The outcome, yes, temperance, beautiful, patience, healing, you know, a lot of, usually in the traditional tarot, this is the Connolly tarot, we have so much water. So get in touch with your emotions, try and meditate, you know, because here we've got, it's so funny, in the background we've got the sun and the crown, which is Leo. The sun is rising, Leo. The sun is starting to come up for you, and it's like the beginning of a new day. This is what is promised for you. Let's take some more cards. First, I would like to look at the card of Capricorn. Some of you need to seriously sever those ties that are holding you back. You know, what's in the middle here, the card, the devil. This is what is blocking you, Leo. And when I say this is what's blocking you, anything to do with the sign of Capricorn. What's happening in Capricorn? Saturn, which is the karma, the Lord of karma and time. Wow. You know, he's the timekeeper. So could it be time? Yes, it could be. Could it be that you need to let go and purge anything old that's weighing you down, that's keeping you imprisoned? Yep. So, 9 of Pentacles, being on the inside, looking out. I feel as though you are keeping yourself at a distance. You are keeping yourself from living. For some reason, you're not moving outside of your comfort zone. And I think, Leo, that you need to take the risk. But just like giving birth, the midwife tells you it's time to push now. You will receive the light. You will know when it's time to act. Okay? That's what I believe is happening with this Nine of Pentacles. And again, it's Virgo. So, you know, the moon being at 0 degrees of Leo, Libra, sorry, is on the cusp with Virgo. So do your homework from now until the full moon. You may come up with something. You know, let me take one more card. And the Two of Swords. You're going to be at a juncture, at a decision. And I feel that with this card here, there's two people facing each other, so there will be some sort of communication. Both people are trying to make a decision. And it's like a drum roll. So everything is going to come to a halt at a specific moment for all of you. So it's decision time. I'm going to take actually one more card. Right on the Devil. And we've got the Four of Cups. Now, fours always speak of home and stability for me. There's that cup. It's coming through the air. It's coming from your angels. And usually with this card, we say it's not the right time, you know, for the cup to be taken. The offer is not known because the person is concentrating at those Three of Cups. But here we've got the person looking at that cup. So they are wondering whether it's time to take that cup, whether they can take it, whether they can accept it. That's why it's decision-making time. So, and if we add these 4 cups onto the 6, it would be the 10 of Cups. So let's take a card for each position right now. Let's go, Leo. Ace of Swords, we have the 5 of Pentacles. The King of Cups, what you don't know is the Moon. The Moon, which is Cancer, Pisces. The Judgment card. There are 3 cards. No, I can't take them. I did notice the 9 of Swords right on top of that pile that opened. But yeah, I don't know what else that was. So 9 of Swords can be a lot of worry. Let's take the Judgment card. And 5 of Wands. 2 5s. The Hermit. The Hanged Man. Wow. Wow. So yeah, Pisces and Virgo. Pisces and Virgo axis. Okay, so taking time out, doing your homework, letting go in a way. Don't do your homework, but don't act. Not yet. The Magician. Page of Wands, wanting to take a risk. When the time is right, remember? Yeah. Send that message. Receive that message. 7 of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor. He's another 4. And the Temperance. So we've got the Emperor and the King of Cups. And a King of Wands. Oh my God. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Let's look at the divine position. So, oh, wow. I believe that for most of you, the Emperor is an energy more than an actual person. Let's look at the 2 of Cups. Archangel Michael, 1 card on those 2 of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, I give up. I give up. How confusing can that be? You've got 3 kings and an emperor. And with 3 kings, I always say that it is protection. My God. Leo. And I think it was Scorpio. Yes, it was Scorpio that had, I think, 3 kings. Very, very interesting. All right. So yes, we've got pentacles. We've got quite a few pentacles. So, you know, the King of Pentacles in the divine position is usually someone who is very business orientated. He's all about his finances. He looks at being stable. Someone who puts a lot of effort into their money matters. So obviously he's a business owner. He's someone who's very slow moving, and many times, as I said, he puts his stability and his, you know, monetary capacity over everything else. So yeah, he could be someone that's too focused on work and on comforts than more emotional. But as a father, as a provider, he is beautiful. He's number one. So the King of Pentacles being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is someone who is not going anywhere. This is someone that if you win their heart, they will not, you know, it's hard to get rid of them. As I said, they don't move. They're very slow. They think before they act. So if this is an energy, then it's saying that this relationship is here to stay. This is a father that would provide for his loved ones, for his family, for his stability. Now, in the foundation, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So 5s are an imbalance, and there is a feeling of lack for some of you. Obviously, you are, you know, financially, even spiritually, you're at an imbalance in your home, your roots, your foundation. You're not feeling stable in a situation, and that's why I believe that we've got the Ace of Swords. So you're either going to sever ties or you're going to speak your truth. That's what the Ace of Swords is. Now, 5s always bring change, I know, so I will take another card on that in a minute. Here we've got the Moon and the King of Cups. So this is someone who's very, very emotional. Now, the King of Cups, as I said, he's 1 minute he is here and the next he isn't. Why? Because of his emotions. He's got very fluctuating emotions, just like the water ripples and changes quickly. That's how the King of Cups is. So he's not a very stable character, but he's someone who obviously acts upon his emotions and what's deep in his heart. So this is the position of what you don't know. Now we've got the Moon, which can also speak of, yes, lack of clarity. This is a mystery here. The Moon can also be speaking of the eclipse as well as a full moon, which is tomorrow in the next few hours. And the Moon also speaks of perception, very strong intuitive perception, intuition. And the Moon is also home, stability, the family as well as the mother. Okay, because the Moon rules the 4th house of the mother. So there's a lot of feminine energy within the King of Cups. So it's receptive, not so go-getter and let's do this. Okay, so this would be someone that I think that, you know, whoever has the most male energy in the couple, whether this is a same-sex relationship or not, the male, the masculine energy would need to take charge here, instigate the message, send the message. But nevertheless, he's very receptive, so he's open to change, open to someone leading him, I want to say. So, yeah. And water signs are receptive more than, active and spontaneous. Here we've got the Five of Wands and the Judgment. So in the Five of Wands here, it usually, the Five of Wands is a team, a scene where there's five people not on the same page. Here we've got someone taking these wands that he's been trying to build something, and it's as though he's leaving. So he's bringing change in. He's at an imbalance. He's tried to build on something and he's actually leaving. He's bailing. He's leaving something behind, something that he could not find his balance with. Therefore, there is change here. And wands are all about taking action. And they're all about, yes, creativity, inspiration. So even if this is business, I see change, even in career. So you're moving from the five onto something else. What's that going to be? Good question. We'll come back to it. So here we've got the Hanged Man and the Hermit. Take time out, think of it. As I said, some of you may have just sacrificed too much and you're at your wit's end. Something's got to change. You need the divine knowledge. You need the advice. You need that tarot reader. You need that astrologer. You need help at this time by someone who is the guru. You need advice. This could even be a solicitor or even a doctor if this is anything to do with health concerns, because Chiron, the wounded healer, has moved into Aries, and that's instigating, bringing the healing, starting the healing. Okay? Looking at your past life wounds, looking at your childhood conditioning, and searching for the medicine, the medicine to do that, to heal. But with the Temperance card here, which is all about healing, this is beautiful. I love it. The Magician and the Page of Wands. So yeah, this is the message that's being sent out. This is the risk that you're going to take. So whatever you have in your little bag of magic, you're going to use to instigate change. It's sort of like start but stop, like we're going back and forth, just like Mercury is doing in Pisces at this time. But the Page of Wands, yes, it's a message that's going to bring change. This could be the message that's going to make you want to act. So, yeah, as above, so below. Now, the Page of Wands can be the adventurer, someone who's willing to go on that adventure. Someone's willing to, as I said, take the risk, turn that page, bring change. Now, you're looking at your stability here. I truly believe that the Emperor can be an energy. He's a number 4. So again, we've got the World card here, which is very Sagittarian. I think that Jupiter will bring us the clarity. For those of you that are waiting for Jupiter to turn retrograde, to receive the gifts, well, you will be waiting for about 3 weeks. Okay? And the Emperor, if this is a person, then this could be a father. Obviously a father who's been through the lessons, the Saturnian, let's say, because the Emperor is usually shows someone who is quite older, someone who is more mature. It doesn't mean necessarily for all of you that this is someone who is with a beard, a grey beard, etc., etc. Because his soul may be still very young. Okay, but usually the Emperor is Aries and Taurus. So Aries and Taurus is a very young soul. But of course it can be someone who is fiery, because we say it is a fire sign. Sometimes we say, but I see Sagittarius here, which, foreign places and people, the guru, the teacher, he could actually be a teacher. For others of you, as I said, he could be the father, and we have 1, 2, 3 sons. The father with the 3 sons, or could even be daughters, could be a mother with 3 daughters, whoever is taking on the role of the Emperor, calling the shots, making the demands, because the Emperor is very Saturnian. He's got an empire to look after. He has got to look at everyone, not just the one person. Now here we've got the King of Wands, which is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So logically, my dear Leo, this is your energy. The King of Wands is your energy. Now, the King of Wands is fiery, spontaneous. You could be dealing with someone who's got strong Sagittarius, Leo, obviously, as well as Aries, even though we don't have the Fool. We've got the Page of Wands, which is very similar to the Fool. So I'm going to say that, yes, we could be talking about your stability. So that's not a person. This is your energy. For some of you, you are making a choice. You've got the Two of Swords between someone who's got strong water and earth. Either one or the other person. For others of you, this is just a choice. Do I accept the offer from this King of Cups, who is someone who's going to be there for you? It could be someone, yes, the same person. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles could be someone who's got strong earth and water in their chart. Now, I usually see the King of Pentacles as the Taurian energy, even though we've got Virgo here. So this is for some of you. And we've got Scorpio, which is the opposite sign. It's the 7th house of the house of Taurus. So it could be, we could be talking about, you know, because look at this. Let's say he's a Taurus across the chart in his 7th house, right? If he's Taurus rising, then it would be Scorpio. Okay, so it can work either way. Wow, okay, so many messages here. Let me take another card on the 5 of Pentacles, which is in your foundation, and the Ace of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, so I was asking, what is the change in your foundation and your stability in your actual home? What is the change? So you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a big, fat, new beginning. I love this card. Look at the purple. It's so intuitive. Look at that angel which has brought you this gift. The change is going to lead you to stability. Pentacles are money. They're grounding. They're physical. They're a new beginning in business, marriage, engagement, child, even giving birth. Ace of Pentacles. This even could be a brand new home. Now, if we put the pentacles together, 5 and the 1 is 6, that is very Libran. Giving and receiving, equal. Let's look at that 5 of Wands, which is in the recent past on top of the Pluto card and Judgment. Now, I know that this man is focusing on that house in the distance, but his boat is going to a different direction. So could this be he's looking at his goal, but he's going via another place? So he has to go, he can't go straight, just like in chess. He has to go via some sort of a juncture that he has to, I feel, you know, be at a certain place at a certain time, or take care of something before he can go straight. So yes, he's focusing on his goal, but he's going via another route, another situation where he has to complete something before he can actually reach his goal. Let me take another card. Another 7 and the 7 of Cups. So there is, you know, this is again Pisces. Oh my God. Pisces is everywhere. So yeah. So many choices. So many choices. I'm going to take some Sibillas on here. Let's take just the Hangman. Hangman and the Hermit. 8 of Cups. So we've got the 7 and the 8 of Cups. And this is a gift from the divine. Look at that cup that is in her hands. It's the light. It's the information. She's holding the Ace of Cups. Behind her are the 7 cups. So what this is saying, leave behind all those choices that you think you have, because there's another cup coming through. 7 and 8. Look at the halo around his head. Look at the clarity. So on point. Here, we don't have the light, do we? Here we do. So leave these cups. There's another one coming in. There are the 7 cups behind her. She's left those behind. And 7 of cups, of course, is lack of clarity. Maybe you're leaving the lack of clarity because you will be receiving the information that you need. Now, okay, I'm going to take some Sibillas in the middle position, the Karma Dharma position, first of all. So you've got 3 aces, Leo. It's funny that there are no 10s. There's no 10 cards. Let's look at the middle. The Devil. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. 2 of Swords. There's the 10. Now, it's not a 10. Yes, it's the Wheel of Fortune, though. This is Fortuna. There is a change coming in. Now, this is the 5 of Wands. So where he's going to, and it could be a distant place, yes, it could mean of really serious travel, literal travel. Conversazione, pleasant conversations. This is that Ace of Cups. Look at the card. And we've got the Dottore, which is healing, and we've got Scorpio. This is the number 13, which is the Death card. So there is healing, physical, mental, even legal, because this could be a solicitor. But there are pleasant conversations. The change is excellent. So we've got 5 and 1 is 6 and 13 is 19. That's the number of the sun. I was going to say star. So for some of you, yeah, the star is, of course, it's healing. It's Uranus. It's accidental, unexpected. It's the truth. It's seeing way into the ethers, having a very psychic and ingenious idea. And again, something at a distance. I would like to take, I'm going to take actually 1 Sibilla on each of the kings. And I'll see if I will top them up, depending on the card, if I, what I feel. So the Emperor. We've got melancholy. So you are not stable at this time. This is the 5 of Pentacles. The Emperor is holding back, not giving you what you want. Okay? So, and for others of you, it could be the Emperor. If this is a person in your life and you know this is for you, then they're going through depression. Let's look at the King of Cups. And again, maybe because of physical distance, because he's holding the World card. He can't leave his empire and travel at the moment. Let's look at the King of Cups. But he is thinking of it. King of Cups, La Reunion. Hello. Hello, Leo. Someone is here from your past. That meeting will take place. This is the 8 of Wands. The messages are coming through. He's actually thinking of instigating change. He's worked through his emotions and he's actually going to make the offer. He's going to make you an offer. So, whether this is business, the offer, yes, the meeting will take place as well. Even if this is friendship, relationship, through family, through siblings, through communication, yes. Even, like the 8 of Wands, it also involves travel. So, yeah. Okay, wonderful. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. Now, what I noticed are the tulips. Oh, my God. the tulips, and the tulips ring of Holland. Oh my God. That is a specific message. So for some of you, you could be traveling to Holland. Others of you could be dealing with someone that is from Holland. Nevertheless, the Netherlands is in your reading. So let's take, now this king is looking to the past. So looking into his past, let's take that card. What's this king all about? And wow, we've got the precious gift. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is work. For a lot of you, you're working very hard. This King of Pentacles is working very hard. And you're both working very hard on a relationship, a partnership. This is Omaggio di Preziosi. For those of you that are Italian and listening to me, can you please let me know how's the accent? I would love to know. Okay, because I'm Greek, and yes, our accents are very similar, but I would like to know how good my accent is. Thank you in advance. So the gift is coming. The divine is bringing you your gift. My God, dear Leo, my God. See that pentacle? That's the same pentacle that this king is holding. Okay, so one more Sibilla on the King of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, right. I get the message, Leo. I hope you can see the cards. You can. So, we have Ammalato, which is number 4. It's the 4 of Swords. Someone has either been ill, they've been physically ill, or psychologically they feel maybe they've taken a day or two off in bed. And L'Amante is number 11, which is, of course, karmic. It's walking through that door. The person wants to come forth and give you their cup. They want to tell you how much they've missed you, how much their life has no meaning without you. Okay? Now, yes, they fell on top of the reunion card and the King of Cups. So, but I was talking about the outcome position. Sorry, I was just going to show the King of Pentacles. This is obviously true that it could be you that is suffering from the, you know, low morale. Psychologically, you're like really down and out, but you are working through a karmic situation, you know, and it's a time of change. So having these 2 cards on top of Temperance says that, yes, it's going to happen. Yes, the action will be taken, and that romance will heal. Will heal your soul. That's what I feel I need to tell you. Okay, Leo, I think that I will shuffle the angel answers now and give you an answer. And I don't know why, but my candle, the little wick, the one side keeps turning off. I lit it again before. Now, let me just do it again. So what this is telling me is that one person is way worse in their, you know, they're suffering way worse than the other. So one person is taking this situation way more emotionally than what the other is. So, you know, let's take the angel answer. And while I'm shuffling, I'm just looking at your reading. Spirit guides and angels, may I have an answer? Archangel Michael, I would like to know if I can answer the question for Leo, for most of my Leos out there. And I will read from the book as well. Archangel Michael, may I have the answer for Leo? Leo, mid-March till end of March. Leo. Oh, wow. Okay, I think that I dropped oh, how many are there? There's 3 cards. Well, Leo, I'm going to take them, okay? So let's see. So we've got trust, abundance, Leo, wow, and helpful people. And this is probably the conversation that you're going to be in, sitting around with some more people. So you've got people around you that really, really love you. So let me read from the book quickly. So this hopefully will have answered every single person out there. So trust. This is a time for trust. Sometimes there is no yes or no to a question. There are situations where we are better served by not knowing what is to come so that the miracle can unfold before our very eyes. Now, the abundance card, that could also, of course, be speaking, of course, of love, but also money. Great abundance will find its way into your life. Don't forget the God's finger. The finger of God is on Jupiter. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. This card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures. Wow, where's the treasure? There it is. Treasures in your life. Open your arms to heaven to receive with gratitude that which you desire. And I'm going to say that which you deserve, Leo, because you do. Because you're always there for others. Well, it's time for you to receive right now. Let me find the helpful people. Wow. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. So this also says that, you know, with Uranus being in Taurus, Uranus is very progressive. You know, it's the internet. Look at people that you value. Look at people that are going to value your insight and work with them. And Taurus is all about income and what we have. So, yeah. Wow. Leo, this is beautiful. I absolutely loved your reading. I do hope that it resonates and that it helps in whatever pieces of the puzzle you receive from my readings. Don't forget to watch the rest of, the readings that I mentioned in the beginning, so your moon and rising, etc., etc. Thank you so much, dear Leo, and let's see what this full moon in Libra is going to bring all of us. For those of you that are not on following me on Facebook, please do so. All the information is in the description box below, and thank you so much again. Talk to you very soon.